Hey, welcome back. So, I made a mistake last time in writing this up. I did not, in fact, get warm cows. That's why there was a cold chicken nearby. It was a cold cow. I can, let me go down and point this out. The, I guess the distinction, like one that I can see, is the horns. The one I have, the ones I have. Let me get over here. The cows that I have, the cold ones, excuse me, are the horns face forward. I guess yeah, this is a cold one. The warm ones, they're more up. I don't know. It's a distinction. Incidentally, I came in here. The kids that I was breeding out last time, I think it was last time, grew up. So I just hit them with clippers and got a couple of mushrooms off them. So now I've got two light-colored mushroom cows, two dark. I think they're red, aren't they? And like beige or I don't know. Colorblind. So, normal cows, a couple of those, and now a couple of, apparently cold cows, so who the hell knew. Now I gotta find warm ones sometime, but that's its own adventure. I don't know where the hell to look. I really kind of want to postpone trying until, I can do a ghastling and sky crane them. I think that'd be better. About that, there's been, there's another update out. I haven't looked at it personally. Although, what I have looked at was, Waddles did, like today, well, before midnight, but, had about the same thoughts I was having, that you could, really, the Gasling is going to be a significant game changer. It just is. Basically, it's a flying machine that you can go diagonal, you can steer it, is the concept. So, and then, of course, you can use it to carry things around. We knew that with the leashing thing is kind of a newer development that's like a week old now. Maybe not out yet. We think it's going to come out in June. You know, the 0.6 release. One thing I've been trying to decide personally is how, I guess if you wanted to get a Ghastling into the Nether, you have a couple of options because you can't have water in there. So either you could hatch one out and drag it in before it grew up, like maybe you might have time, or it'd be similar to the process of getting a normal ghast out into the overworld, which is you build a nether portal that's just huge, essentially. However, you can have water as of now. You can have water in the end, which is really, because when I go, half the time anymore, when I go into the end for the first time, I ignore the dragon. I bring along lower slabs or glass or whatever doesn't allow Enderman to spawn at, right next to me or whatever. And just kind of walk backward about a kilometer until I reach the outer rim. I don't know, I guess you'd need about half an hour to rehydrate a Ghastling and then leash it and get it going, but you could... What Waddles did was just flew it around in the end, which takes forever. It's nothing like... It's not even as fast as running down a... Well, it's probably about as fast as laying down blocks backward and making... It's anything I've done it before. The point is, you can get to the outer cities and get wings, elytra. If you bring stuff along, you can have rockets on you, fireworks, and like an anvil, and you apply mending and unbreaking so that the wings do better longer, especially if they're likely to burn out and disappear these days. That might be they're talking about making it happen. But what's really neat, I hadn't really thought of this, while you're on a Ghastling, you can stand up on it, stop flying it, but you're still on it as a platform. Aim a bow at something and shoot things that can't shoot back because you're too far away. Like that's, like hitting a skeleton from, 15 meters? You can annihilate all of the shulkers, at least externally in an end city, and then just tether the Ghastling to something if you like. Bring along a fence post to do that about. And pick up the shells. You got like 5 minutes to do it, I suppose. And now, there's boxes here and there in the cities anyway, so just take those apart and or at least pick them up and combine them with the shulker shells if you like, and then you can grab one of these guys to stash them in if it happens to be it. I'm talking earlier game. No, it's late game, but it's before killing the dragon, which to me is an early element of the game, but that's how I am. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I won't help here because I've already killed the dragon, although I could reanimate it, whatever you do. What is that? It's like, what's it called? Respawn, that's obvious, yeah. By the way, while I'm here, yeah, I can do that today, because I want to do something today anyway. You probably caught it in the title a bit, but, to that end, that's dumb, I, set up a, bamboo farm in pursuit of a thing. You'll see that in a sec, actually. Which is right back here. So I think I have everything on site to do this, so it'll be relatively quick. Maybe. You never really know. But yeah, I've built bamboo farms in varying ways, somewhat exhaustively on camera before, so it didn't seem important to burn half an hour just doing that. You know, do this, follow my instructions. It's like modern Legos, you're supposed to follow the instructions instead of just making what you want to make out of Legos you've been collecting for 10 or 15 years. Yeah, this is just that. It's pretty new, so I don't know how much is really stored up. It doesn't need to be anything stored up, honestly. Well, we have that. It's a thing that's 28 instances of bamboo that get, I'm not going to be able to, yeah, I am, I can do this. That get, end up in front of a, observer here, and, when the observer sees that there's bamboo brewing in front of it, I don't know if any of these is likely to happen. There's one. So, yeah, and then it drops. There's glass holding it all in place, so it can only go down through the mud and therefore into the system, and that's fine. That's what I want. Once it's in the system, we got a couple of things to do about it, and one of them is going to be these guys. And there's an achievement for doing this. Let's start by just throwing this down, and it'll give me a chance to think about what I want to do next. Make one of these, just one. That's the point. Lose that because it's not going to be relevant to this as such. Put this down where I can... What's wrong with my mouse? It's like a wireless mouse, but occasionally I have it plugged in anyway. I'm not sure. It's a trackball, actually. It's not plugged in at the moment, and I wonder if the battery's dying. Oh, which way did I just put that? It doesn't really matter as such. If I, set up to make a... What is it? It's... Oh, nuts. I don't even know. These go here, I'm sure of that. One of these goes, I think, here. That goes there, and then iron goes like this, right? Yeah. And then if I don't have what I need, if I trigger this while I'm in proximity to it, I can... Is that... It doesn't really matter which direction anything happens to, so I'll just do whatever. Oops. There's that. Give me some redstone. Actually, give me that. It can happen right now. Just throw that back into the thing, and then... one... Does it even matter? Can I do less than... I'll just do it this way. I'm used to it. Sorta. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get close to it so it works, because it's just going to throw this out as soon as it connects. 9. And there's an achievement. Cool. Pick up, whatever. Because it doesn't really go here. What I'm thinking is, oh, you know, I could point out that, well, I can't. What do I not need right now? That, for sure. Let me go back to where I keep my books, some of them. Hang on a sec. Let me grab my to-do list, but I can point out, because, like, I've got stuff that's all this is in progress, never really, well, I've got, like, 5 of 8 armor trims, but that's where stuff just is. This is what I'm thinking, because, I've got this is in the basement. It turns kelp into cubes of, it's Duraflame is what it is. Multipalooza is cacti raining down into a system, which pretty much is full at this point. Glass Emporium is technically what I'm thinking of. It's a village that the point is to buy glass there. It's everyone's. Well, I don't know. Let me check. I'm trying to think suddenly whether everyone's a librarian or if half of them are tool guys who want to buy iron just so I can have money, because I don't know where else I'd get. Let me check. It's over here. Hang on. Yeah, so here's the Glass Emporium, which I guess is what I'm calling. Yeah, some of them are tool guys. Oh, there's a lightning. I don't know how well that's going to work. Lightning rod there, but then an ender pearl keeping this active so it doesn't shut down if I'm not real close to it. It shuts down if I'm in the nether or something, I think, but at least if I'm not close enough to keep this active as a chunk, that does it for me. These guys theoretically have some glass. He doesn't. I don't have them all opened up enough, but it could happen. And then, because it's a village, they produce iron, which... Can I just do... Okay. Which, is good. I've got bamboo here, which sends, bamboo itself into here to make that. That goes over here to get dismantled into planks. Planks go in here and create, apparently a lot of boxes, because this must be full, yeah. And then those boxes merge with incoming iron from the village, because that's what the cactus is killing the golems for. And then I get however many. Am I full on these? No, almost. Cool. So I'm full on boxes, though. I get just basic, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so that's... And I'm kind of thinking something similar today with this, where is it? Well, we can lose... Yeah, I can point out the other... those two things. Glass Emporiums, those are done. Gold Factories in the Nether, it's done. I could probably make it better, but it's done. Elsewhere is what... But this is crafter elements. And Stickville is something I really kind of forgot I was even going to do. But I could real quick. Well, I say real quick. We'll see how long it really takes. Let me... Mouse, though. Trackball. The scroll wheel is just like it doesn't believe me about work. That's... Okay, this is the Multipalooza when it's full, obviously, because there's stuff on the ground. Turns cacti into this, and does that to it, apparently, eventually. And then don't touch those. Over here is, kelp, which grows and, is actually triggered kind of remotely, but this, piston kills it and it bubbles up. It's not a bubble stream, but since the aquatic update, it goes up. Things float now. And that's triggered, coincidentally enough, by this sheep eating grass and therefore getting clipped. I just borrowed the redstone line to control the piston too. And that goes, where am I relative to anything in the world? That goes downstairs. That's not it. That goes downstairs into a small ovenator that does Duraflame, which means that it's turned off right now because I need to restock all the kelp. But kelp comes down out of here into here to get cooked by kelp, and that's the problem. If I let this run, I eventually run out of dried kelp because I cook new kelp at the rate it comes in, which is slower than the rate at which it cooks and gets compiled into these things. So sticks are sticks, because I could use them. I have that many right now. Well, I have some upstairs, and then I've got bamboo here, so I can just do this by hand. Anytime I can make whatever out of bamboo, but... yeah, I think making, sticks and probably ladders for that matter. Because I do have I have a spot for sticks up here and also for ladders, right? I think. Pretty sure. Sticks are right there also, and then, yeah, ladders. I've got, I could use more. Chickens are doing fine, by the way. Got all three of them in there, so that's going... Oh, let me put this book away. Hang on. Okay, so this receiving and stashing bamboo is kind of irrelevant. Could do that, but I have so many other places I can get bamboo if I need it that are just automated already. I think I'm probably done. No, probably not. I need that. And, oh, I'm getting full. Let me think about what I need. Let's... I figure this should be elevated so I can split off having just sticks and also go on to make ladders. So if I had... All of this is relatively optional. It's just I wanted to make sure I knew the elevation that I was going to have. If we started with these things, take a couple of these out. Well, damn. Give me that before I don't get it. And the rest of this is irrelevant because I'm just not going to have it. Pick up, lose this. It's just kind of in my way. I don't want it to be. Put away... I'm going to stash my torches. Which, never mind. Yeah, I don't want to pick up all this bamboo, so I'll just do this. So now I've got the boxes on me. So if I had a crafter, I'm really kind of annoyed that that's right there. Let me... No, there's nothing good I can do. I just have to wait for it to go away. It's fine. If I have a crafter, but then I've got to power it. And the best way to do that is go at an angle, and that's the problem now. Let me think about this for a sec. Getting dark, I might as well go sleep, let this stuff evaporate overnight. Well, a little. It's gonna take 5 minutes plus minus lag, so hang on a sec. So my two concerns are if I have this going straight, it's going to be hard to get the... You can't really do a ring, not the way I've done it, a ring of redstone around it and have a box for it to go into it. Maybe if I sank it down into the ground, but I'm not sure about that. Also, I don't know how the hell I would ever get it in position. Dig down first and, I don't know, something. The other problem, the bigger problem, I'm not sure about. If I have redstone right next to a hopper, is it going to activate and turn the hopper off? In theory, it shouldn't until... Yeah, I don't know. It might be a thing. Let's assume... How much room do I have? Let's assume if I went side... Let's... If I actually just took out... Ugh. All that matters here is the elevation. Everything else is I can do it wherever I want. So, what number is that, by the way? 36. Let's put this here sideways. So it comes out that way, which means that... Oh, wonderful. These are gonna be like that, basically. That goes straight down, so it's meaningless, but damn it. Scroll wheel, though. Oh, I don't want this stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's just throw all of it the hell away from me. I don't want this anymore. I'm gonna clean this up, hang on. Alright, this gives me enough room to not run into this stuff. Okay. Yeah, so if this is going off to the side as output, then input's gonna be this guy. And output's gonna be this guy. And redstone's gonna be just like before. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's gonna be set up to get sticks, which we don't have yet because it's a two-stage thing. With that done... Oh, neat. That's still going on. So sticks go in here, ultimately. Having done... I'm still thinking angles, and it's kind of bothering me. So if I had these guys, not getting bamboo, off to the side, it doesn't really matter which. I guess it seems like I should be on this side with it. So let's just sort of decide right now that this is going to be off to the side and contain just sticks. And lose all this because I really don't like how close I'm getting with the bamboo I don't really want in a box. So smack that way. Yeah, that makes sense to me. A little. It'll make more sense in a minute. And then connect that. This is going to be sticks, not bamboo. So that means that's going to be an input for sticks, and that's going to be an input from something. If I had this stuff handy, I can just set this down in kind of a space to think is all I really want out of it right now. Put down this guy going this way. It's going to make more sense if I need to put redstone somewhere. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know if I have space for this. If that were like that, this were here, and that's aiming to the side. Okay. That means that stuff's going into, yeah, that's, oh, that's thinking is what it's doing. Damn it. Like that. Oh, hey, you know, no, I still need it. Wait a minute, what do I need? I think I still need the 9 redstone lead because these just send a signal, but it still counts. That sounds right. So if I had an output guy from here, going just wherever it helps, like this apparently. Right, and that's gonna be a full charge is the point. If that were going, I got bamboo because of course I did. So this is gonna go into here like that. And this is gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill that in because I can. If I'm right, I may have to clear this out to get it really going, but... Oh, it's just throwing it out the side, of course. Yeah, I'll have to clear it out. That's cool. That's fine. This now... It really doesn't have to be here as such. Because I can just bring it... What's this set up for? Does that make sense? Ladders, no. So... Ladders are going to be this and this are off, and this will be sticks, and that should make ladders, right? I think so. So if I have this coming out, maybe clear the redstone as much as I can. Like this. I think it's going to work. Oh, and then I have to attach the incoming stuff. In theory, if I just move that, that should start producing sticks, right? And some of them will go here. There's one. Otherwise, they'll go here, unless they don't. And I can't really imagine why they're not going there. Is it this has to fill up first? It really might be. Is this being cool? It's doing its thing. If I throw these in here, what happens? It confuses itself. You know, I could probably... I think that works. I'm just going to get rid of anything that's not important to me right now. Get my torches back so I don't forget them. Get all of this stuff over into the system because it might as well do its job. That's why I made it. Why the hell not? And that's going to be over there somewhere. Go get these while I'm thinking about it because I don't really want them anywhere near these. I don't want bamboo ending up in here in any way. Oh, I need a... Do I still have that? No. I forgot to get a box to actually end up with stuff. That can go... Let's line it up with this. That looks good, I suppose. Really? Do a hopper. And just goes there, and that should eventually fill up with ladders that we don't have yet. There's some bamboo over there, but I don't really care. get these all into the system. It had a few minutes, an hour maybe, to load up on bamboo after I built the thing, so... Oops. Where's my Y? That's just doing its thing. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, these over here where they do me any good. And is there anything else? Yeah, that, I guess. Probably some over here somewhere. That's weird. Okay, is that working? That's a stick. That's not what I'm asking. And this all loops into, the endpoint, really. If I just go prime this with this, does that hurt anything? I don't think so. So yeah, apparently what I have to do now is wait for this to fill up. There is an alternative. If I just rip this out, it won't have any choice but to send the sticks this way, right? What the hell is... Why is it just... Oh, I did it all stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, don't do that. Do... I might need more hoppers. Do... I don't know why the hell I thought that made sense. It will make sense. We just have to go this way with that. And... I can't tell what I've done. That goes that way, so that's good. If that goes there, then they should... If it goes down first, it'll go that way, right? And start making ladders for me. Cool. And now, once it's done dragging that straight... I don't know if any are going in here. Alright, let me just get these out and see what's left over when I'm done. Are you making sticks that go that way, or is it all going straight down? It really might be going here, down, and then over here later. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's right. Let's go with those in place. Why the hell not? I think that makes sense, and that's going to be sticks. Okay. That's basically that. I could probably do a couple of things to make it aesthetically better, but I'm not sure what that even means, so... Where are we on time? Oh, hey, wow, that just... I guess I burned a lot of time the first half of the episode talking about thinking toward this. Let's go put some stuff away, get my stuff unscuffed. Be right back. It's kind of a wasted trip, because the only thing I have to put away is these. I left everything else in the box. Probably should sleep for a sec, because I can't accomplish much else, but it's now day 5002. Make a note in the book real quick about that. Hang on. Grab book, make note at page 42. Eventually. Day 5002. Got the achievement for basically auto-crafting a crafter. That was the same, it wasn't the same day, that was actually, why not? Okay. 5001, I got the achievement for auto-crafting a crafter. Day 5002. Automated sticks and letters is pretty much how it worked. And that, I think, is probably the end of cataloging what happened. Quick nap, where am I on time now? Never mind, I got 30 seconds, I'll just get out of here. Clean up my stuff off camera, you don't need to see that. Basically, it just entails going over to that when that village is open during the day. Giving them iron for emeralds, and as a matter of the whole point is to unscuff my stuff. It's all got mending, so I'll split for now. Yeah, really looking forward to, apparently June, so at least what do you think, 6 weeks, something like that, before we see the next update. But that'll help. Meanwhile, you can like and subscribe and automate ladders, I guess. That's how you do that, apparently. It should work. If not, I'll let you know next time I was wrong. Like with the cow. Click the stupid bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye.